So today we have here with us Miss Stephanie Vickers, and she is prophesying over our mountain of media. And we're just going to let Stephanie share what she has been seeing as an observer and as an encourager for that mountain here in the Charleston area. Stephanie?
Well, I just wanted to thank you, Angela. And I think that many of us know that it's no secret that the mountain of media just in general, just especially just the negativity just has been increasing recently. Just whether it's on social media or on the news, it just seems like just recently like the negativity has been increasing more than usual. There's a story that really stuck out to me. I don't know if many have heard Josh Duggar for the show 19 and Counting. Yes. And and the Lord has really blessed that family to be a great influence over the mountain of entertainment, and they really have been taking a stand for their beliefs and their principles. And it's a young man, one of the sons from that family, that he feels called to the mountain of government. And he's been an advocate for standing up for as far as the original plan of the Lord, and standing for the principles of his Christian values. And recently, I'm sure everyone has read the news as far as his past, and just a door that was open at a really young age, of sexual immorality, and just the response of the people just has been really sad. And it wasn't that he committed a crime. I mean, he what he did wasn't right, but I mean the media and just the news, has been like tearing him down, and very unforgiving and very judgmental. And I believe that this is the time that we have to move forward and bounce back from the negative response of the people. And unfortunately, it cost him his position, and that family has just faced great opposition. But I think that it's an eye-opening experience of how it's important for us to be, as far as like, not to back down from that he had to unfortunately remove himself from his position in government in an organization that he was a part of. And but I just want to speak encouragement to that family, and that I think that it's awesome that they put out their beliefs, and they put out their values, and that they've been a great influence, and they have many fans. And it was sad that the network stopped the show just because of that incident. But I believe that there's a time of redemption, and I believe that God is going to continue to raise up more people to be of great influence and of great impact, positive influence, because I think that the reality TV, the drama, people are just getting tired of it. They're looking for something more positive, and that was a family that really walked, as far as that really walked under a positive influence. And I just really believe that we need more of that. Yes. And I know that God is just going to continue to raise up people, and that this is a time that He's going to raise up Joshuas, lots of Joshuas, lots of family with that anointing to walk strong and courageous, that no matter what comes their way, that they're going to just be courageous. They're going to have the courage to say, yeah, you know what, I made a mistake in the past, but I learned from my mistakes, and I'm moving forward. And so I believe that God is just going to strengthen that family and Josh Duggar to do the same thing, to rise up, till he learned from his mistakes from the past, which was over 12 years ago. And it's crazy how the media was digging for that information. It wasn't something that it was something that they purposely were digging for. And I just believe that this is a time that God is going to break. He's going to break off that manipulation, and as far as because they're saying that they're standing for truth,
Yes.
that their job is to to discover the truth, to dig for the truth. But I mean, it's not for the purpose of destroying somebody and destroying
Yes.
their career and destroying as far as the assignment that they have been pursuing and that they feel called to.
Yes.
That's definitely not the intention of digging for the truth.
Yes.
That's just twisting it. That's
Yes.
definitely not what God is calling us to do, is to dig for the truth and to condemn them. And we don't want to be people, the very same people that worship Jesus and that love him, and 2 seconds later turn around and say crucify him. That's not what that is. That's not what that's supposed to be.
Yes.
And so I just declare that out of Charleston, that people are going to be raised up, families, individuals, even people that maybe aren't even qualified, that they don't even have the experience, but that God is just going to call willing people who will stand in that boldness, who will stand for truth. But the truth that's going to set us free, that's not the truth that's going to condemn us and bring us shame and that is going to chain us, but that we will walk in that freedom and we will walk in that boldness. And so I just speak that over our media in the city, over our newscast, over reporters, and even people who have influence in this city through social media, that they're not going to walk as those type of people that say that they're digging for the truth, but really have a different agenda. But the agenda is to dig for the truth, but to let the truth set us free, for our eyes to be enlightened.
Awesome.
And even when people fail, that we would be supporters, and we would be willing to just extend our hands and to raise them up. And I really believe that this is the time for us to walk in this courage and this boldness, even if we've made mistakes from the past, but that the past won't be something that's going to haunt us or be the skeletons in our closet that we're afraid to expose. But when it comes out, we will say, you know what, I take responsibility for what I did in the past, but I'm not going to let that stop me, and I'm going to move forward, and that was the past. That's not who I am. And I'm excited just for this time that we're going to see in our city, and that our city is going to be contagious to the medias around the nation and around the United States and even around the world.
Amazing. Thank you, Stephanie, so much. And we do believe that, and we come into an agreement with those words, and we appreciate you sharing this time with us.
Thank you.
Amen.